we're driving along the salt lakes now. There is salt winning going on here, like there is in many regions along several coast parts, like I don't know in England, but I know in France and Bretagne and places like that they do. There is also should be some kind of pink lake around here. It gets its color pink from the salt content and the algae living in it. And yeah, you like in the Red Sea, you could float around in that. There are a group of flamingos. I don't know if they show on the video because they're a bit to the back. And Mike told me there was once a Japanese, I believe they were Japanese, a Japanese firm that wanted to buy the lake and exploit it commercially, but the Spanish government wouldn't have that. That was off the table, and I like it that they do that, because now it's free for people to enjoy, and not only for the ones who can and will want to pay for stuff like that. So yeah, there are other stuff that Spanish people, the Spanish government did, at least in the older days. I don't know how it's exactly now, but they took care of the people, and they wouldn't have stuff happening that exploited the not so wealthy. It's the menu del dia. They still have in Spain the menu of the day, but Mike told me it was once in the Spanish law that each restaurant was should have and was obligated to have a menu of the day for during the day, and for the less wealthy people, so they could also enjoy a meal out. And I believe there was even a maximum price, but I don't know. I believe it's out of the law now, but they still have them. The prices have gone up a bit, but yeah, these are good things.
Neem op de rotonde de tweede afslag.
Mike just passed me from the front. I thought, who's blinking with his lights? He's trying to warn me for radar, speed trap or something. And then I thought, no, it blinks very regular. Is it an ambulance or something like that? And then when it passed me, I saw it was Mike. So, Mike, when you're watching this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, mate. I didn't see it till the last moment, till you was passing me. So, I put my hand out, but I don't know if you saw that, because you already passed. Funny. That's funny stuff. I believe we're going to cross a big river soon. I just dropped a bit behind the trees. But coming from up there, back, it looked like a fairly wide river. So I don't know what river's exiting into the Mediterranean here, but it looked like a big one. First time we're ended up in slow traffic just now. It was an entry from another road, so fairly busy, I guess, because everything stood still for a bit, and now we're just rolling again. Yeah, I believe it was the first time in Spain now. I also think you can see that part of that river a bit to the right. Yeah, there are the salt piles and behind it. So yeah, I think we're gonna cross it soon. Yeah, we are on a detour now. That's not what I wanted to film for you guys. I just wanted to say we are now in the Murcia region. So we traveled along the coast, and we had the region that is under Barcelona, and we had the region that's under Valencia, where Santa Pola also was. And now we arrived in the region that's under Murcia. Murcia is also not really far from Cartagena. It's a bit more inland from Cartagena. So yeah, we're in another region now. We are back on the Spanish highway. We got trapped, I wouldn't say that, but we ended up on a detour because the road was being worked on, so we couldn't continue the alternative route. And being on the detour for that, the navigation picked up again and sent me to the highway. So we're on the highway now. Cartagena, it's about 30 kilometers. I think this highway will go all the way to Cartagena. What I also noticed is we are more in an agricultural region again. So like we were in near Valencia, there were or there are a lot of I think they are citrus trees, but the fruits off. I just might have seen a field with all lemons on it. So but there's all kinds of stuff. I also see the like lettuce on the fields, but it looks more a bit like cabbage because the greens are more grayish green. And there I see artichokes again. Here to the right it looks like citrus again. But there's a lot of it going around here, so we are in another agricultural area where a lot of fruits and vegetables come from. And here there are fruit trees all blooming pink. That's starting to have trees again, and there I see clementines or oranges, hard to see from up here. So that's a bit like we saw in the Valencia area. So now in a new region, Murcia, and it's getting closer to Cartagena. So I'll get back to you guys when there's something to report or when we are in Cartagena.
De eerste afslag.
Just arrived in Cartagena, parked up. It's parking on the side of two restaurants. They're a bit more to the right there. I don't know if you can see just below the stand-up. I'll film a bit later. But here is some, I don't know, warehouse or something. But there's a sign on the front that you have to wear protective clothing like helmets and hearing protection, goggles and stuff like that. So I don't know if it's still used and what it is, and it seems to me I see to the left an old railway sign, so maybe it's something old where trains were worked on or something like that, but the old railway sign is completely rusted over, so I don't know if it's still in use. It's always nice to have garbage containers close so you can get rid of your stuff. There are a lot of buses parked at the entry of this parking lot. So seems to be a place for those too. I gotta check. I hear something scratching the bus if I'm under the tree and the branches are scratching on the roof or something like that. Gotta check that. But yeah, we're Cartagena. Right, yeah, between the old town and the harbor, here's, yeah, I don't know the name for this. Some kind of trolley where they put a boat on and to get it into the water and out. Put my hand a bit before the microphone because the wind picks up. And when I turn around on that side, there is the harbor with a big crane behind a tree, and yeah, so I think we'll be alright here, at least during the day. There are 2 restaurants and a big parking lot, a lot of Spanish travel buses, coaches. So there were 2 campers, one just took off, the other one stayed. It was French couple, I believe. Here's another one, just parked under the trees, so don't know about that, but I think we are here at the old city wall or something sticking out, so I think we're gonna leave the bus and visit the town. I walk straight up this park. It looks more appealing than the road on that side. There are no signs or anything here I could see about, yeah, the direction to the old town or whatever. So we just have to find out. But it is nice to walk, so no problem. Rose glad she found a patch of green grass. That's the one thing she misses in Spain. It's mostly rugged brown grass, so fresh green grass. While Bo is having fun in the grass with a ball, I can show you guys around. There's some kind of airplane up there. It's, yeah, a jet or something. I don't know if this is something from the Marine or Air Force. I think we'll eventually get to a sign or something, I assume. Bo, you coming with? Come.